Hello, sports fans. Welcome here today live from the rec park, which is a different change of venue for us today, as our baseball field up at the high school is still way too wet to try to get games in. If you live around here, you know this spring has been terrible for wet weather so far. But we're going to try to get this action in today as we have your Maroon Devils taking on the Yellow Jackets of Hayesville. And the first pitch from Connor Cochran will be a little bit high for ball one, as we'll try to get the lineups and everything set for you here as we go along. Everything's kind of moved along at a fast pace, and we'll try to keep you up to date with everything that's going on. Here comes the second pitch, and it will be straight down the middle for strike one. So nice job by number 10, Connor Cochran. As we set the infield for you, I'll get it after this next pitch. We do have a 1-1 count. Cochran takes the signs. Here comes the pitch. It'll be swung on and fouled straight back this way. It will be out of play for strike two. So the Maroon Devil defense looks like we have Matt Waldrop catching, Connor Cochran doing the pitching, Jake Marr at first base, Trey Bradley at second, Jarrett Schuler at third, and Jamie Ukama over at third base. We'll get the outfield for you next. And a curveball by Connor Cochran. Beautiful pitch for strike three. So he will get the strikeout on Hayesville's first batter, Tyler Leak, who's a tremendous baseball player. So that's a big out for our Maroon Devils. Stepping to the plate now will be number 2, Braxton Cox. He's the left fielder for Hayesville. Big old tall kid, very athletic, good basketball and baseball player. So Connor will look to get ahead early in the count with him, and it's a high strike. He swings and misses. So Connor seems to be doing a great job today finding the strike zone, getting ahead in the count. Out in the outfield for us out here in right field will be Craig Cutshaw, Dylan Smith in center field, and Zach Epps over in left field. The second pitch appears to be a little bit low for ball one, so it will be 1 ball, 1 strike. As I did tell you, the guys are just behind this year. With all this rain and wet weather, they're 4 games behind already, so any chance they can get to get a ball game in, that's what we're trying to do. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So Cochran gets ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There is 1 out here, folks. We've just started. This is the top half of the first inning. We're trying to get our feet wet again here on the broadcast. Kind of a strange play of words, I guess, with all the weather, but we'll do the best we can today. Curveball swung on strike 3, and Waldrop hangs with it. So Connor Cochran doing a great job so far today. And if you looked at any of the stats in the paper this week, I saw where Connor, I think, was second in average strikeouts per inning. So Connor doing good work to start this season. Your Devils are 1-2 so far on the year, 1-1 in conference play. Played 3 games. Hayesville comes in with a record of 1-0, only got 1 game in so far this year. Beautiful pitch by Cochran. Must have been a little bit outside for ball 1. This is Thompson, the shortstop for Hayesville. As it is a very cloudy, overcast day, but hopefully we'll be able to get this thing in and get another game under our belt. Swung and strike, number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So if you've seen Connor pitch before at all, since he's been a little kid, he loves the fastball. Connor can throw hard, and if he's around the plate with his control, he's hard to deal with. There's that curveball swung on, hit, slow roller to second base. Bradley makes the play, throws on to Marr for the out. So great job by the Maroon Devil defense as they get a 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back, sports fans. We are here in the bottom half of the first inning. If surroundings look a little different, we are here at Swain County Rec Park today. Perry Schuler and Jim Brown and the guys do a great job getting the field ready. This field does not get as wet as the one at the high school, so we're able to get this game in today. Here's your lineup for the Maroon Devils. Batting first will be catching Matt Waldrop. In the second hole will be number 20, Trey Bradley, followed by 15, Zach Epps, number 12, Jake Marr, number 6, Craig Cutshaw, number 22, Jarrett Schuler, number 25, Dawson Lowe will be doing the DHing, number 8, Jamie Ukama, and in the number 9 spot will be number 5, Dylan Smith. So that will be your Maroon Devil batters. And on the mound for Hayesville will be number 7, Tyler Leak. Him and Connor Cochran are very much alike when it comes to their pitching styles. Leak throws the ball extremely hard, has the curveball he likes to mix in to kind of keep people off balance. So it's going to be kind of a battle between those 2 guys today. And Connor did a great job the first half of the inning getting ahead of batters, and it was a 3 up, 3 down inning. So we are in the bottom half of the first inning here. Stepping to the plate, number 4, Matt Waldrop. He's hitting .333 on the year. We're just getting Matt back from an injury. Swings and miss, as Matt has had some problems with breathing and just a couple of other things. Won't get into that much, but lucky to have him back, as Matt's a tremendous baseball player. So Leak works the count. No balls, 1 strike. Here comes the second pitch. Looks a little bit off speed. Matt will take that one high and away, so that will work the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. As always, looking forward to getting that first guy on base to put pressure on the pitcher. So let's see what Matt can do. Gets the signs. Here comes the pitch from Leak. And it will be strike 2, straight down the heart of the plate. So he does work ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As it is a 0-0 game. Maroon Devil defense did a phenomenal job first inning. So looking to get some runs on the board here. Here comes the pitch, and it will be taken inside. Good eye by Waldrop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. If you know about our conference, Hayesville is always kind of the team to beat in baseball. Always has a great club, very fundamentally sound, well coached. So big game for our guys today. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So that will be your first out of the inning, as Waldrop got a good cut, but wasn't able to put the bat on the ball. So stepping into the box now will be number 20, Trey Bradley. Trey is playing second base today. Trey is a sophomore. He's hitting 125 on the year. And remember, guys, we've only played 3 games, so we're looking to get the batting averages up and having more success to plate. Taken high above the head, will get past the catcher, but that will be ball number 1. So Trey is just kind of he's a good ball player. Trey's a good athlete. He can do a lot of things. He can play most any position out on the field. Did a phenomenal job pitching the other day up at Cherokee. So Trey's just kind of a jack of all trades, somebody we can use everywhere. So Leak looks on, gets the signs from the catcher. Here comes the pitch, and it will be high. So good eye by Trey. He works himself ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. So looking to get something started here in the bottom half of the first inning. Here comes the pitch, and it will also be high. So nice job by Trey as he works the count to 3 balls, no strikes. So I'm sure Coach Stevenson over at third base is probably giving Trey the take sign right here, making Leak work. And here comes the pitch, and it will be right down the pipe. So nice job by Leak battling back to get that first strike on the board. So 3 balls, 1 strike. There is 1 out here in the bottom half of the first inning. And here comes the pitch from Leak. And it is low. So nice job by Trey, as that will be a walk. So we will get that important runner on first base. Leak will have to work from the stretch now. And stepping to the plate now will be number 15, junior Zach Epps. Zach is hitting 200 so far on the year. As I've got some stats in front of him, but it's hard to flip back and forth. I'll try to get you what I can. Zach is 2 for 10 on the year, but he's come across the plate 3 times. And that ball gets by the catcher. Bradley will break for second base, and he will stand up and be safe. So nice job by Trey there. We will have a runner on second base now in scoring position, as Leak fired one past the catcher all the way back to the backstop. And if you're familiar with this ballpark at all, or if you've played here, it is a good ways behind home plate back to that fence. So anything past the catcher, runners are going to be able to advance with ease pretty much. We'll see how that plays on into the game today. As Leak checks the signs, checks Trey at second. And here comes the pitch. And it will be right down the pipe for a strike. Strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Epps. As we do have Trey on second base. Trey walked, and then with a wild pitch was able to advance to second base. So looking to get him in here and start this rally here on the bottom half of the first inning. Here comes the pitch from Leak. And it's swung on, and it will be a foul ball straight back into the crowd behind the backstop there. So that will bring it to strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Epps, as he's looking to protect the plate here, do what he can, get the ball put in play, and hopefully move Trey on around the base paths. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leak gets the signs, checks Trey. Second baseman in short, keeping him close. Here comes the pitch, curveball, and it will be strike 3. Great off-speed pitch there by Leak to get out number 2. So that brings it to 2 outs. Stepping to the plate now will be number 12, Jake Marr. He is batting .500 on the year. Jake is, I think, 5 of 10, and Jake has driven in 5 runs on the year. So here's a good spot for Marr to try to get that first run across. Leak checks the signs. Here comes the pitch. and it will be a strike straight across the belt. So after some wild pitching there to Trey, Leak seems to have found his groove here as he's thrown 3 strikes straight in a row. As Marr steps to the plate, Leak checks the runner, gets his sign. Here comes the pitch. And it is swung on and missed. It will get by the catcher. Bradley will break for third. So that is strike 2. So the count is no balls, 2 strikes. And the umpires are chatting about something. I don't know if maybe he thought it was a foul ball. I'm really not sure what they're talking about there. But nonetheless, the runner will advance to third. So Marr in the hole now. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and that important runner on third base. I'd be looking for a curveball here. Let's see what Leak decides to bring. Gets the signs, brings the pitch, and it is swung on and missed high for strike 3. So Leak does a nice job battling out of the inning. So that will be the 3rd out for the Maroon Devils. We get 1 runner on, no runs scored. So after 1 full inning of play, your score will be Hayesville 0, Swain 0. Stay tuned. We will be right back. Welcome back, sports fans, as we are here now at the Swain County Rec Park. We are now in the top half of the 2nd inning in a 0-0 affair. So far, it's been a big-time pitcher's duel with Connor Cochran, who struck out 2 Yellow Jacket batters in the 1st inning, and then Tyler Leak came up and struck out 3 of our Swain batters in the bottom half of the 1st. So both pitchers throwing really hard right now, throwing strikes, good off-speed stuff, and keeping batters kind of guessing right now. So stepping to the plate will be number 11, Reinhardt, doing the catching for Hayesville, and he will take a strike straight down the middle from Connor. So no balls, 1 strike. Connor doing a great job getting ahead in the count here, as that's about 3 of 4 batters he's started off with a strike. Tries to come with a curveball. That will stay high. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, folks, we are in the top half of the 2nd inning in a 0-0 game. Important conference game for both teams. And it will be taken high. So good eye from Reinhardt. 2 balls, 1 strike. As I said earlier, Hayesville has only played 1 baseball game so far this spring. This is Swain's 4th. So we'll see if that can be an advantage for our Maroon Devils today. Pitch from Cochran, swung on and fouled straight back for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. As if you are listening to the broadcast at home or wherever, you are really going to have to pay attention to sports schedules and things this year as games are getting moved and shifted, and it's not what it was. So if you've got one on the fridge from earlier on in the year and from the paper or somewhere, you need to find another one because the schedule has changed quite a bit. Here comes the pitch from Cochran. Swung on, driven down towards first. As Marr and Bradley are indecisive, nobody's there, and he will be safe at first base. So kind of a strange ball there, as the ball was between the 1st and 2nd baseman, and both guys made a play for it, and then it was just in a bad spot. So Hayesville will get a runner on first base as Reinhardt will reach safely, as Marr will hold him on. Stepping to the plate now is number 31, the first baseman, Voigt. So Reinhardt gets a lead at first. Cochran comes home, and it will get by the catcher. And he will break to 2nd base, and he will be safe. So Cochran left that one a little short in front of the plate. It bounced up and hit Waldrop. And now I'm not sure what's happening, folks, as the umpires are meeting with the coach over at Hayesville. Kerry Powell coming out on the field, so I'm not sure if the umpire must have took a shot maybe. Did you see anything, Joe? Didn't see anything. So I'm not sure what's happening here. As Kerry is checking on the umpire, he appears to be okay, so we'll keep rolling here. So Reinhardt did reach 2nd base safely on the pass ball. There are no outs. We are in the top half of the 2nd inning, excuse me. As Voigt will step back into the batter's box. He's ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. As Waldrop gets the signal, gives it to Cochran. Schuler and Bradley trying to keep the runner close to 2nd. Pitch from Cochran. Ooh, boy. And that appears to be a ball. And folks, we are down the first base line, so we have no idea how close these pitches are. But that one, Matt didn't move his glove hardly at all, it didn't appear. But apparently something wasn't right, so it is a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Connor steps off the mound, trying to keep Reinhardt close to second. So the Maroon Devil D got to step up here and try to get some outs, keep that runner from scoring. Here comes the pitch from Cochran, and that is a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike, and that one couldn't have been far from where the one before it was, but at any rate, 2 balls, 1 strike, runner on second base. The guy's working him, trying to keep him close. That ball is swung on and missed. Good fastball by Connor there. 2 balls, 2 strikes now as he works back in the count to Voigt. So let's see what we can do here with 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch from Connor. Swung on and fouled hard back. So good swing by Voigt, but he is pretty late. So Connor throwing hard to come around on that fastball when he's bearing down and bringing it like he is today. So Connor checks on. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and fouled back again. So Voigt doing a nice job hanging in the count. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Really making Connor work here. Reinhardt still on second base. There are no outs. We are in the top half of the second inning. And another foul ball. So nice job by number 31, Voigt, as he is staying alive. That's 3 consecutive foul balls. So he will step back into the batter's box. Connor gets the sign from Waldrop, checks the runner at second. Here comes the pitch. Oh, great curveball, but it will get by the catcher. And he will be safe. So technically that is a strikeout. However, when it gets by the catcher on a 3rd strike, the runner is free to try to advance to first base, which exactly what happened. So Voigt will be on first base. Reinhardt will go to 3rd on the pass ball. So instead of an out, Hayesville now has runners at the corners. And stepping to the batter's box now will be number 5 center fielder Matheson. So the Yellow Jackets in business here in the top half of the second. No outs. Runners at the corners. Swung on and missed for strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike. Good fastball there by Connor. So Voigt on first, Reinhardt on 3rd. And here comes the pitch from Cochran. Straight down the pipe for strike 2. So good job by Connor there. I keep waiting on the runner from first to break to second, as I doubt we would get a throw down with a runner at 3rd. But anyhow, we'll see how the Jackets plan to scheme this. And the pitch from Connor. Swung on, it is fouled way back. So the Jacket batter is doing a nice job of trying to get the bat on Connor here. However, neither team has really put much of anything in play. So hopefully we can battle our way out of this inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Connor. Oh, and it will be taken high. As Waldrop gives a glance down to 3rd, as Reinhardt was breaking pretty far down the line, but Matt decides to hold it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Connor gets the signs. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So that will be the first out of the inning. So that will be recorded in the books as a strikeout. That will be Connor's 4th strikeout out of 6 batters. So Connor doing a great job throwing the gas today. So Hayesville will still have runners on 1st and 3rd. That's 1 out. Stepping to the plate now will be number 3, right fielder, Rickett. He is batting in the number 7 spot. So here comes the pitch from Cochran. He takes a throw over to 3rd, hits the guy in the back. Ukama chases. Here comes a play at the plate. He will be safe. Throw back to second, and he will be safe as well. So to kind of tell you what all happened there, Cochran made a snap throw over to third to try to hold the runner on. The ball hit the runner in the back, carried him off to the fence over there. He was able to break for home, score, and then Voigt from first was able to move to second. So Hayesville gets the first run of the ball game. That ball will be high. So I think it's 1 ball, no strikes now on Rickett, as Hayesville will have a runner on second base. There is 1 out. The runner on second base was struck out, but again, it was a pass ball by the catcher, and he was able to get to first base on it. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike, as Rickett was pretty late on that pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and we are in the top half of the second inning. Here comes a pitch from Cochran, and it will be fouled off way back. So that will be strike 2. So Cochran works himself ahead in the count once again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second. Schuler and Bradley doing a good job holding him on. Here comes the pitch. Oh, curveball, beautiful. Great pitch by Connor. That will be strike 3 and out number 2. So Connor really pulled the string on that one. That was a beautiful curveball. The bottom fell out of it, and that will be strike 3. So 2 outs now. Stepping to the plate now will be number 18, third baseman McClure. So if Swain can hold this to a 1 run, we've done a phenomenal job here on the defensive end. That ball will be taken high for ball 1. As Hayesville did have runners on first and third, no outs. And now we've battled back to get 2 strikeouts here in a row. So Connor doing a good job. Still have Voigt on second base. Here comes the pitch from Cochran. And that will be strike 1. Took just a minute there for the umpire to make his mind up, but we'll take it as it was a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Swain looking to get out of this top half of the second inning. Here comes the pitch. And that should be 2, and it is. Strike 2 from Connor. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking to get ourselves out of this thing right here with only 1 run. Connor gets the signs from Waldrop. High leg kick. Here comes a pitch. Swung on, and it will be strike 3. So great job by Connor. It's kind of funny, folks. He gets 4 strikeouts actually for the inning, but the Maroon Devil defense stands up, does a good job. So after actually 1 or 2.5 innings of play, Hayesville will be on the lead, 1 run to 0. We will be right back. Welcome back, guys, as we are here now in the bottom half of the second inning. And it is a 1-0 game now, as Hayesville did scratch to get a run there in the top of the second. Stepping to the plate now will be number 6, right fielder Craig Cutshaw. First pitch from Leake is swung on and missed by Craig, so that will be strike 1. So good fastball by Leake. Craig looking to get his first hit on the year here today, as he steps to the plate now. Here comes the pitch from number 7, Tyler Leake. Curveball. Cutshaw does get a piece of it. It goes towards the outfield. Shortstop makes, oh, great sliding catch by center fielder. I'm pretty sure that is Mr. Cox, and it is. So great catch out there by him. So Cutshaw will be robbed. That will be an out. That will go down as an F8. So beautiful sliding catch out there by Hayesville center fielder to keep the Swain runner off first base. Stepping to the plate now will be number 22, Jarrett Schuler, playing shortstop. Jarrett's hitting 200 on the year. Curveball swung on, hit down towards third. Makes a play, comes up throwing, and Schuler will be out. So that will be basically 3 pitches, and 2 outs so far. That will go down as a 6-3. So Swain is starting to get the bat on the ball at least a little bit right here. A couple curve balls put into play. But the Jacket defense does stand tall and makes 2 good plays. So there is 2 outs now in the bottom half of the second inning. Stepping to the plate now will be number 25, Dawson Lowe. Dawson DHing for Connor Cochran, who's on the mound today. Dawson looking for his first hit of the year. He will take a fastball high. That will be ball 1. So Swain looking to get another runner or two on the base and try to even this thing up. There are 2 outs now. Leak gets the sign, brings the pitch. Oh, and it will be a fastball low and away. So Dawson does a nice job working an early count to 2 balls, no strikes. And Dawson is a sophomore. So here comes the 2-0 pitch from Leak. And it will be straight down the pipe for strike 1. So Leak battling back here against Lowe. 2 balls, 1 strike. There are 2 outs. Leak gets the sign. Brings the pitch. Swung on and missed late for strike number 2. So that was a good cut by Dawson, but he was pretty late on that pitch. Hopefully he can speed the bat up this time and put the ball into play and see what happens. So here we go, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leak looks in, gets the sign, toes the rubber. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Leak. And it is high, good eye by Dawson Lowe. So I think it is a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch from Leak. And it is straight down the pipe as Lowe stands looking. That will be a strikeout, and that will be out number 3 for the inning. So far, the Maroon Devil offense has been unable to get on the board. So far, after 2 complete innings of play here at Swain County Rec Park, it is Hayesville 1, Swain 0. And welcome back, sports fans. We are back now in the top of the 3rd inning. Yes, that's right. We are moving right along here today as this pace has been fast and furious. Both pitchers not doing a lot of work in between innings, getting the ball thrown down and saying, let's play. So we'll take it. Stepping to the plate now will be number 8. Doing the DHing for Hayesville will be Finnegan. He's batting for the second baseman, Brown. He takes the first pitch, ball 1. Pitch number 2, swung on and missed. So Connor Cochran has done a great job today. His last inning, if you remember, he actually got 4 strikeouts in 1 inning. One of those was a pass ball on 3rd strike. The kid was able to break for first and make it. So, strike 2, great job. So far, both these pitchers have got 6 by Connor and 1, 2, 3, 4 by Leak. So 10 strikeouts so far in this game. Here comes a pitch from Cochran, curveball. Oh, boy. Whew, everybody in the park's holding their breath on that one. Beautiful curveball from Cochran. I don't know, that had to have been close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another curveball, and it will be a little low and inside. So 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Will be a full count. So big pitch here from Connors. We need to go ahead and get this first out of the inning. Beautiful curveball again. So he brings 3 of them in a row. So that will be 1 out, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive strikeouts for Cochran. As Coach Schuler calls time, he's going to go out and have a meeting here with Connor and Matt. We are back to the top half of the lineup. Number 7, Tyler Leak, is up. Believe it or not, his first at bat, he struck out. So it's kind of becoming a pattern here so far today. As hopefully, on our end at least, from the pitching, we'll keep that up. As Connor checking his cleats out, I'm sure the mound's probably getting a little soft as we've had so much rain in the area. If you're listening, you know that. Like I said earlier, if you have a sports schedule, you might want to get a new one because games have changed drastically. But we're going to find a way to get them in, as hopefully the good Lord will give us some beautiful weather on down the road and we'll be able to play some good spring sports. So number 7, Tyler Leak, doing the pitching, will stand in now. He is the top half of the lineup. Curveball a little high. So 1 ball, no strikes. It is a 1-0 game so far. Hayesville struck in the last inning there as Reinhardt was able to score on pass ball. So here comes the pitch from Cochran. Curveball, nice job, strike 1. So Leak swings and misses. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Leak is a tremendous athlete. He can absolutely motor. So it's important that we keep him off the base paths. Strike 2 by the umpire. So good low fastball from Cochran, keeping it down where they can't drive it, do much with it. Leak watches strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Curve ball just a tad outside. I really like what I'm seeing from Connor today. In years past, he's been a little hesitant to throw that curve ball, but he don't mind at all to throw it today. Snapping it off really good. Here comes the pitch. Another curve ball, swung and missed, but gets by the catcher again. As Waldrop will not even make the throw, as Leak will be safe. So that's the second one of those today where we've had a strikeout that gets turned into a pass ball, and the runner is able to advance to first base. So technically, again, folks, that's 6 consecutive strikeouts for Cochran, but 2 of those runners have reached base. So we still have 1 out here. We are in the top half of the 3rd inning in a 1-0 game. Stepping to the plate now will be number 2 left fielder Cox, as he was a strikeout victim, his first at bat. So Connor will have to do a good job keeping Leak on first base over here. He will run. Gets the signs, and he takes off. First pitch, ball is driven out into right field. Leak around second, head to third. He may even head for home. Cutshaw gets the ball, brings it in, and it will be an errant throw. And Hayesville will have runners at the corners now. So good job of hitting there by Cox. As I'm not sure if it was a hit and run, but to no avail. It worked like it was supposed to. So Hayesville will have runners on the corners again with 1 out. As Leak was making an attempted steal on the play, and he was able to get to third. Stepping to the plate now will be number 12, shortstop Thompson. He grounded out to the second baseman, his first at bat. So Cochran gets a sign. Pitch is way high past the catcher. Leak breaks for home, but he decides against it. Will go back. However, Cox does advance to second base. So 1 out. You do have 1 ball. No strikes. Runners on second and third. I apologize if you can hear that. The old whistle's getting a little dry. Good McDonald's tea. Keep me going here today. So Thompson will step back into the plate. Connor gets the signs. Brings the pitch. And it will be low. So 2 balls, no strikes now. As Maroon Devil defense looking to get out of another jam here. Got to keep Hayesville off the scoreboard. Here comes the pitch from Cochran. It will be low and away. So Thompson has worked the count to 3 balls, no strikes. Runners on second and third. I'm sure he'll be taken all the way here. So Connor just needs to relax and throw a good strike here. Here comes the pitch. And he did just that. Strike 1. Nice job by Connor. So 3 balls, 1 strike, a hitter's count. As Thompson will be looking, I'm sure, if he gets something to drive the ball. And he does get a piece of it off his leg. It will roll foul. So that will work the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So big pitch here from Connor. Runners on second and third, 1 out and a full count to Thompson. Here comes the pitch. Oh, beautiful curve ball. And it is a foul ball. So good pitch by Connor. Thompson able to stay alive there with a foul. Hayesville batters have done a nice job of that all day, getting just a piece of the ball, stay alive and counts. So Thompson toes the batter's box. Connor toes the rubber. Here comes the payoff pitch. And it will be, oh my goodness. I thought that was strike 3, but apparently not. Wow. As Thompson does draw the walk, so bases are loaded, 1 out. And the cleanup batter, number 11, the catcher Reinert, is up, who singled his first at bat. So we've got to do a good job. And that will be a strike. Strike 1. So good job by Cochran getting ahead in the count as he is in a jam here, so to speak. Bases loaded, 1 out. Double play would be beautiful. Infield is in. Curveball just a smidge high. So we're trying to keep that runner from third from scoring. Infield is in. Not worried about a double play. trying to get that lead runner. Here comes the pitch from Cochran, and it will be taken high. Waldrop looks at third, thinks about it, thinks better, as he does chase Leak back down to third base. So 2 balls, 1 strike to the catcher, Reinert. As here comes the pitch from Cochran. That ball is fouled off right in front of Waldrop behind the plate. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. So need a strikeout in the worst kind of way right here by Connor. Go ahead and make it easy on himself. So he gets the signs from Waldrop. Here comes the pitch. Curveball, beautiful curve by Connor. That will be strike 3. So big time pitching there by Connor. Base is loaded, brings the curveball to the cleanup batter who watches it go across the plate for strike 3. So that is 2 outs. So folks, this is huge. And that ball is taken high. Ball 1. Voigt was the first batter so far of the day that struck out, but it was a pass ball from the catcher, and he was able to advance to third, so he didn't put the bat on the ball the first time, so hopefully we can do much the same here. As the Devils are in a bit of a jam, but working their way out of it, and he's way late. So 1 ball, 1 strike. This could be huge, folks. As the Jackets had the bases loaded, 1 out. Connor struck out the cleanup batter. And let's see if we can finish this thing off here. Here comes the pitch. Curveball swung and missed. It will get by Waldrop, and Leak will race home. It will be hard to get him. So he will score. The other runners will advance 1 base. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, but that one was a passed ball. So Leak was able to scamper home. That will increase the Jacket lead to 2-0. So Cochran looking to get out of any further trouble. Here comes the pitch. And it's high. It's by Waldrop. And the runner will break again. Here comes the play at the plate. And he will be safe. So Swain was in perfect position there to get themselves out of the inning. And a couple wild pitches later, Hayesville was able to manufacture a couple of cheap runs. That will run the score to 3-0 now, as Thompson will also advance over to third base. So there are 2 outs here. Looking to get out of trouble. Here comes the pitch from Cochran. And it will be swung on and missed for strike 3. So that will be the important 3rd out of this inning. But Hayesville does strike with 2 more runs in the top half of the 3rd to bring your score to Hayesville 3, Swain 0. All right, sports fans, we are back, and apparently there's some type of delay going on here with our broadcast. As everything is not jiving the way it's supposed to be. Apparently, maybe the film is way ahead of my commentary or whatever. Not sure about this technology thing. I'll probably never be sure about it. So, at any rate, we'll keep going here and see what happens. As Ukama steps to the plate, he will take strike 2. So Leak works way ahead in the count here. No balls, 2 strikes. As I think my partner Perry Schuler has come up. I'll see if I can't get him to come help me over here in a minute. He's got vast baseball knowledge. As he's moving off the other way, so I guess not. But I did give him a shout out for the beautiful field out here, as he always does a fantastic job keeping our fields nice and pretty, him and Jim Brown and the guys, and I appreciate that, and everybody loves it. So I always give those guys kudos when we can. Appreciate their hard work. Pitch from Leak is swung on, fouled up by Ukama. The ball will work its way out of bounds, as I think that may have went off a car. But when you park that close, that's a chance you take. So Ukama doing a nice job there staying alive in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. We are in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. We're moving right along. Hayesville did get a couple of runs across the plate last inning. It is a 3-0 game. Leak gets the signs. Here comes the pitch. And it will be taken outside. So good eye by Ukama. As the rain is starting to fall just a little bit here. Basically just enough to aggravate everything. And the pitch from Leak will be taken high and inside. So at least we're able to get this game in today. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here. We are in the bottom half of the third. Here comes the pitch from Leak. Whew, and that's I guess I have to be partial to both sides. Again, I've said it when our guy's pitching, so I'll say it there. That pitch looked pretty dadgum good, but we'll take it. It was a ball. So full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, and it will be tipped. So nice job by Jamie to stay alive. So Jamie has worked the count to full. A couple foul balls. Staying alive. Here we go. Here comes the payoff pitch from Leak. And it will be way low and away. So nice job by Jamie. He will get the walk. He will move on down to first base. So that will be our second runner of the day on 2 walks. As we may have a sub here. Nice job by Jamie to get on first base. Let's see what's going to happen. Yes, we are going to have a runner. It appears that it will be number 11. Yes, that is number 11. That is freshman Briar Yance, so he will be the runner for Jamie. And stepping to the plate now will be number 5, center fielder Dylan Smith. Dylan batting 143 on the year. Trying to get things started here for us. As we do have that leadoff walk, all important first runner on base. As Leak takes a long time getting the sign. Brings the pitch. Nice job by the catcher to corral that one. So that will be ball 1. So Swain batter's doing a nice job being patient here this inning, working Leak a little bit. Seeing if we can't get that arm a little tired or something. So Yance will take the lead off first base. As again, Leak taking a long time to get the signs. Here comes the pitch. Straight down, snap throw back to first, and Yance will be back in plenty of time. So let me check here just to make sure. Yeah, that is Reinhardt back there behind the plate. Does a nice job of that snap throw down to first, just keeping Briar kind of close there. So it will be 1 ball, 1 strike now. Here comes the pitch from Leak. Oh, nice curveball, and Smith squared the bump, was unable to get it. So that will be strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yance will get that lead from first. Leak gets the signs from Reinhardt, who's taking forever. Here comes the pitch. Strike straight down the middle. So that will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th strikeout for Leak. Stepping to the plate now will be leadoff hitter number 4, Matt Waldroop. As Matt was a strikeout victim his first plate appearance. So Matt looking to get the bat on the ball here, trying to get something started for the Maroon Devil offense. As Yance gets the lead at first. Pitch by Leak. And he gets by the catcher. Yance will turn and break for second. And he will be in easy. So Maroon Devils will get that runner over to second base in scoring position. So hopefully Matt can get the bat on the ball here, get us a hit, and get us that first important run of the game in. So 1 ball, no strikes. Leak looking in, getting the signs from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. So if you enjoy watching pitchers who have good fastballs, today is the day probably to come watch it, because both these guys, Connor and Tyler, have their fastballs dialed in today. So 1 ball, 1 strike. There is 1 out here. We are in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Leak gets the signs, checks Briar at second. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, curveball by Leak that stayed just a little bit high. Good job by Matt watching that one. Get ball 2. as we do have a pretty good game going over here beside me as well. A bunch of the little kids out getting a little baseball action in. That's always cool to see. Future Maroon Devils. Here comes the pitch from Leak. Swung on and fouled back. So good job of Matt getting the bat on the ball there. That will be 2 balls, 2 strikes. So we do have Briar Yance, who is on second base. He is running for Jamie Ukuma, who got the leadoff walk of the inning to get us a base runner. So Reinhardt gets the signal from the dugout, conveys it to Leak. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So that will be the second out of the inning. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate now will be number 20, Trey Bradley. Trey was our only other runner so far of the game. Trey walked his first at bat. So Trey will look to get the bat on the ball here, get something going for us. Briar takes a good lead off second. Straight down the middle for strike 1. So the clouds have seemed to roll back in here pretty hard again, folks. It's kind of cool up here today. Cool, damp, wet day, but we're just glad to be able to get this game in today. Here comes the pitch from Leak. And the umpire calls a strike as Bradley appeared to be getting out of the way from it, but nevertheless, the umpire called it a strike, so Leak does work way ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. And here comes the pitch from Leak. Swung on and fouled back. So nice job by Trey keeping his bat alive here. As Swain was able to get the leadoff runner on, but now after 2 consecutive strikeouts, we're in danger of leaving him there. So hopefully Trey can get something going for us here and have a 2-out rally. As Leak has kind of settled down this inning, and he's taking his time a little more than the first couple innings. We were moving at a good fast pace, but now it's slowed a little bit. As it's taken a while to get the sign from the dugout to the catcher to the pitcher, then to the actual pitch. So here it comes, no balls, 2 strikes. And it will be low and inside. So nice job by Trey. Every extra pitch we can make Tyler throw will be in our advantage. Although I'm sure knowing Hayesville the way we all do in their baseball program, I'm sure there's plenty more arms out there they can bring in. So this is an important conference game for Swain. If you did miss out earlier, we are 1-1 in the conference already on the year. Hayesville has only played 1 game so far this year. So here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it will be taken high. So good eye by Trey. As we do have 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2 outs. A runner on second. Swain looking to get that first run across today. So here comes the 2-2 pitch from Leak. And it's taken low. So after starting 0-2, Trey's done a nice job watching balls, fouling a couple off, and working this thing to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So let's see what Leak has to offer here. So here comes the signs from the dugout to the catcher, who gives them to Leak on the mound. Checks Briar at second. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and hit. It will be down to the shortstop, who makes the play, comes up throwing in the dirt, and Trey will be safe. So the break Swain may have needed right there, as Bradley hit a nice shot to shortstop, who made a great stop, comes up throwing, short hops one to first, who can't hang on to it. So Trey will be safe. So Swain will have runners at the corners on first and third with 2 outs. Stepping to the plate now, number 15, left fielder Zach Epps. Zach struck out his first plate appearance, looking to help us out here. See if we can get these guys in. So here comes the pitch from Leak, and it is a strike. Strike 1 straight across the plate. So Leak trying to work maybe a little quicker here now, it seems like. maybe trying to get himself back in that rhythm. As Bradley will get the lead off first. Oh, in the dirt. Nice job by Reinhardt, though, behind the plate. Textbook catcher play right there. As Reinhardt goes to his knees, uses that chest protector, and that ball fell right in front of him. So great job of catching behind the plate there, as I'm sure Leak is very appreciative of that. Saves a run. So Epps in a great spot here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at the corners. There are 2 outs. So looking for a little bit of a rally right here. Epps toes the box. Gets set. Leak gets the sign. Checks the runners at third. Swung on, and it is hit by Epps down to shortstop again, who comes up, makes the play. This time it is made. So great play by the shortstop. Epps does a good job getting the bat on the ball, but unfortunately it will be the 3rd out of the inning. So after 3 complete innings of play, it will be the Hayesville Yellow Jackets 3, your Swain Maroon Devils 0. We'll try to catch up here with you guys as, man, I'm telling you, these in-between innings beat all I've ever seen. These guys are taking about 5 or 6 pitches and throwing it down, and here we go. So Cochran gets the first strike there on Matheson. We're on the top of the 4th now in a 3-0 ball game. That will be high, ball 1. Matheson was a strikeout victim, his first at bat. He is the center fielder. He's the kid that made the phenomenal catch out there on Cutshaw's hit. So that ball will be low. 2 balls, 1 strike. So looking to get the first batter on out of the way here in this 4th inning. So Cochran gets the signs. Here comes the pitch. And it will be high. So Matheson works the count now to 3 balls, 1 strike. So trying to keep this runner off base. Here comes the pitch from Connor. And it is way high. So it will be a walk. So Matheson will get down to first base. That will be Connor's only his 2nd walk of the day. As Schuler will call time, and it appears we will make a pitching change here. So while we change pitchers, I'll set the lineup for you maybe when we come back right here. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll rejoin the action in just a few minutes. Welcome back, folks. We did have a short break there as we had a pitching change. Number 20, Trey Bradley, will be on the mound now, as he replaced Connor Cochran, who really did a phenomenal job today. As Connor struck out 10 batters in basically 3 innings of work. So great job by Connor, only giving up 3 runs. So Trey will come in to pitch, and Dawson Lowe will take his spot out at second base. As Hayesville does have a runner on first base. Trey pitched the other day at Cherokee. Swung on a miss, throw down to first. And he will be safe. So Waldrop to Marr down here at first base. Tried to get number 5, Matheson, asleep, but no avail. As Trey does a good job throwing strikes, good junk ball pitcher. And we'll see what he has to offer with the Jackets today. Here comes the pitch, and it will be high. So ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Trey checks the runner over at first. He will snap throw. And it will be late. But nice job by Trey just to keep him honest over here. So here comes the pitch from Bradley. It will be low and inside. Number 3, Rick, it is at the plate. He's the right fielder. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch from Bradley. It is taken high. So good eye by Rick. The plan probably is to see what Trey's gonna offer, make him work, see if he can throw strikes. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, swung on and missed. So kind of a gift there from Ricky, as that ball was extremely high and he took a hack at it. If you've ever played any baseball before, those high ones are hard to lay off of sometimes. Here comes the pitch, swung on and missed. So great job by Trey as Rickett slams his bat in disgust. He knows he should have been on first base with a walk. Number 18, McClure, the third baseman, stepping in now. It's kind of become repetitive, but again, he was a strikeout victim, his first plate appearance. Waldrop gets the signs from the dugout. Trey checks the runner at first. Straight down the pipe for strike one. So nice job of Trey coming in. He's finding his groove now. Checks Matheson over at first. That ball is high. Good job by Waldrop corralling that one. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Runner on first. Here comes the pitch from Bradley. Swung on and missed. So nice job by Trey. Some type of off-speed pitch there possibly, as McClure was way out in front of that, lunging after the ball. Something mixed him up. Trey checks Matheson at first, brings the pitch. Swung on and missed. Runner breaks for second. Here comes a throw from Waldrop. Nice job by Jarrett to corral that ball. He will be safe over at second, and it will be a strikeout for Trey. So there are 2 outs now, and the runner will be on second base. As my daughter comes over and laughs at me, apparently. If it's that funny, we can put her on. 2 outs. Here we go, having a little fun with the crowd. That ball is low and away, so that will be ball 1. So Matheson is on second base, as he did steal second on the strikeout, but there are 2 outs. As Jarrett and Dawson work him at second, trying to keep him close. Here comes the pitch from Bradley. Swung on and hit. It's just a little infield fly. Dawson calls for it. Boom, makes the play. So that will be out number 3. So nice job by the Devils defense in that inning. So it will stay Hayesville 3, Swain 0. Welcome back, guys. We are now in the bottom half of the 4th inning, and Swain is still looking to get on the board here in a 3-0 ball game. Swain's actually played really well, kept everything close, looking to get things started here. Stepping to the plate will be number 12, Jake Marr. He was a strikeout victim his first at bat. So looking to get something going here from Jake. Pitch from Leak. Swung on, and it will be fouled back. So that will be strike 1 as he works ahead in the count to Marr. So looking to get something started here. So Jake digs in the batter's box. Leaks gets the sign from Matheson at home, or Reinhardt, I'm sorry. Here comes the pitch. Oh, curveball, fooled him bad. Whew. So way ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. So Jake just looking to get the ball put in play here somewhere to start off this 4th inning. Leak gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. Swung and missed again with that curveball. So great pitch by Leak. So that will be 1 out. That will be Leak's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th strikeout of the game. So far between the 2 pitchers, there's been about, close to 20 strikeouts, I believe, today. Not a lot of balls put into play. However, Cutshaw did last time as he put one out in center field. Center fielder made a dive and catch. Craig looking to drive one here. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Good swing by Cutshaw. So here comes the 0-1 pitch. Craig digs in. Here comes the pitch from Leak. Oh, beautiful curveball again for strike 2. So Leak really starting to use that curveball now here against these batters in the 4-5 spot. Works it ahead 0-2. See if he does like he did to Jake. Brings another curveball. Nope, it's the heater. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So that will be out number 2. So stepping to the plate now, number 22, senior Jarrett Schuler. Jarrett grounded out to the shortstop the first time. Did get the bat on the ball, so looking to do that again here as well. So Leak making quick work of the Swain batters here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Curveball high and inside. So ball 1. So here comes the 1-0 pitch from Leak. Fastball straight down the pipe, strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. As Jarrett looking to get something going for us here possibly. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, it is hit straight up. Don't know if the catcher will have a play. He's calling for it over towards the dugout and cannot make the play. So shooter stays alive. Has a good effort over there, as I think Reinhardt gave a good effort, ran into the fence over there, hobbling a little bit. But if you're a catcher, we know you're tough, so I'm sure he's going to be okay. As that will run the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So good job by Jarrett putting the bat on the ball. Hopefully if you're listening in to us now, maybe the delay thing has worked itself out. If not, we apologize. We're doing the best we can. Technology is a finicky thing sometimes. So here comes Jarrett, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and drove out into the outfield. And it will get in for the first hit of the day for the Maroon Devils. So good job by 22 Jarrett Schuler. That will be a single. He will reach first base. That will be the Maroon Devils' first hit of the day so far. So good job by Jarrett. As Hayesville catcher calls time, wants to go out and discuss things with Leak. So he will be on first base. There are 2 outs. So looking to get something started here. Again, if you're just with us, we are in the bottom half of the 4th inning. It is a 3-0 ball game. So Jarrett takes the lead at first. At bat now will be number 25, Dawson Lowe, who's moved over to second base. Dawson was a strikeout victim his first at bat. Here comes the pitch from Leak. A heater straight down the middle for strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike. So looking to get something going here, maybe a 2-out rally of some kind. Jarrett gets the lead off first base. Leak checks him. Dawson squares to bunt, and it will be a foul ball. So that will run the count to no balls, 2 strikes. Shooter was breaking to second. He'll have to come back to first. So Dawson has worked himself into a bit of a hole here. No balls, 2 strikes. Looking to get himself out of that. Looking to advance Shooter. As we need to keep this thing going. Leak gets the sign from Reinhardt. Jarrett gets his lead, and here comes the pitch. Straight down the pipe for strike 3 as Dawson is caught looking. So that will be a strikeout to end the inning. So the Maroon Devil batters at least got their first hit of the game so far, but the Jacket defense will hold tough, and it will still be Hayesville 3, Swain 0. We're back as one of Swain's great athletes, Matt Manley, has come up with me over here as he's in on spring break. As he's playing over at Mars Hill College. Well, we're proud of all our athletes who've went on and are playing places and doing a good job for the blue and gold now, blue and yellow, as I guess you would want us to say. So we are now back in the top half of the 5th inning. Is up to bat now. Let me check. I think it's number 7, Tyler Leak, the leadoff hitter. As he has actually struck out twice, but last inning it was a pass ball and he was able to get to first base. Swung on and hit this time. Jamie Ukuma comes on, makes the play, throws over to Marr. He will catch it. Now will be out number 1. So that's always good to keep Leak off the base paths. As we all know, he's got good wheels, can run. That will go down as I guess a 5-3 if you're technical about it. So nice job of Bradley getting the opening out there for the Maroon Devil defense. Stepping up now will be number 2. I think that is Mr. Cox, the left fielder. He struck out and then singled last inning. So here comes the pitch from Bradley, and it is high and it is swung on and it is missed for strike 1. So good job by Trey getting ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch from Trey. Swung on. It is skied, but I believe it's going to be way out of play, and it is way off over the concession stand over there. So that will be strike number 2. So no balls, 2 strikes here. We are in the top of the 5th, moving right along. It is still a 3-0 ball game in favor of Hayesville. Oh, beautiful curveball again by Trey. So that is strike 3. Saw some good curves today from all the pitchers. Connor had his curveball working good. We've obviously seen what Leak can do. Now Trey pulls the bottom out of 1. So for the Swain pitchers, let me count. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 strikeouts for the day. So nice job of pitching. That is strike one. So Thompson up at bat, the shortstop. He grounded out in the first inning and walked his next plate appearance. So strike one from Trey. Here comes the pitch. That curveball got away from him a little bit. Nice corral back there by Matt. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking to get out of this inning with no damage. Trey gets the signs from Waldrop. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. So this kid, apparently number 12, Thompson, is a tremendous baseball player. He's going to Lenore Ryan, and Trey throws that big looping curveball in there. Missed with a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So this kid will be joining a good baseball conference there to play for the Bears of Lenore Ryan. As another curveball misses, that will be 3 balls, 2 strikes. So full count. And I actually see the clouds breaking up just a smidge out here above us. I actually see that orange thing back there behind me. I'm not sure what you call it. Hadn't seen enough of it. So maybe we can get the sunshine out here just a little bit. Tease us anyway. Here comes the payoff pitch from Bradley. Swung on, and it will be a foul ball. So good pitch by Trey. As Thompson must have been looking for something else because he was a mile late on that pitch. So we'll look to finish this inning on out right here. There are 2 outs. So the umpire's working to dust the plate off, getting new baseballs put into play. So Thompson steps back in, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch from Trey, and he will leave it up high. So nice job of hitting there by Thompson. That will be his 2nd walk of the game. He will get to first base. Stepping to the plate now will be catcher number 11, Reinert. He singled and struck out in his other plate appearance, so he's 1 for 2 on the day. So runner on first base, 2 outs. Trey will look to keep Thompson close here on first base. The pitch is swung on and hit right back to the pitcher. Trey corrals it, throws to Jake, and that will be out number 3. So no damage done there in the top half of the 5th inning. It's still Hayesville 3, Swain 0. All right, welcome back, folks. We are now in the bottom half of the 5th inning as Swain is looking to try to get something going here. Stepping to the plate now will be number 8, Jamie Ukuma, who drew a walk his first at bat. And the first pitch from Leak will be low and away. So ball 1. As Jamie has been one of only two or three Swain base runners thus far on the day. Swung on and it will be fouled way back over here. So nice job of Jamie getting the bat on the ball. Will be 1 ball, 1 strike. So again, Hayesville is ahead 3-0. Swain looking to get something started here in the bottom of the 5th. As it has been a real pitching battle here today. Oh, nice curveball by Leak. That will be a strike as Ukuma swings and misses. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And Leak gets the signs from Reinhardt. Ukuma steps in the plate. Here comes the pitch. Curveball again. It will be fouled off. Off the plate and off Ukuma's back. So nice job by Jamie staying alive there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So again, taking quite a long time in between pitches. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, it will be hit right back to the mound. Leak scampers over, gets it, flips it over, and that will be out number 1. So that'll go down as a 1-3. So nice play by Leak. Stepping to the plate now will be number 5, center fielder Dylan Smith. Dylan was a strikeout victim his first plate appearance, which, to no shame, most everybody I think has been a strikeout victim at some point today. So 1 out here. Here comes the pitch from number 7, Leak. Fastball high and away will be ball number 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and hit hard over this way. It will be off the bank over here behind me, so that will be a foul ball, strike one. So nice job of Dylan getting the bat on the ball. Got to get the bat head around a lot quicker though. Drive it somewhere out there and play. Here comes the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it will be fouled off again hard over towards the Swain dugout. So strike 2. I apologize for the pause, but just taking a long time now for some reason in between pitches. And sometimes you just don't have a whole lot to say. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leak looks on. Here comes the pitch. And it will be strike 3 straight down the pipe. So that will be the second out of the inning, as that will be Leak's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's his 10th strikeout of the day. And Maroon Devil pitchers have, I think, 13 or 14. So we've had about 23 or 24 strikeouts so far on the day. If you love defense and love good pitching, this is your kind of game. If you like offense like me, you think that's the name of the game in all sports, then it's a struggle. As Waldrop steps to the plate now, he is our leadoff batter. He takes ball 1, as Matt has struck out both plate appearances today. So 1 ball, no strikes. Waldrop steps in. Here comes the pitch from Leak. And that is ball 2. Ball must have been a little bit low. So Waldrop works himself ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. So here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, high and outside. So he was able to get Matt to chase one. He did swing and miss, got a piece of the ball. So again, Leak taking his time out there on the mound. He's the pitcher, so I guess he can do that if he wants to. Here comes the pitch. Oh gosh, about hits Matt. Thankfully it does not. 3 balls, 1 strike. So the Maroon Devils looking to get maybe another base runner on the base paths here in this inning. So 3 balls, 1 strike. We are again in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Our Maroon Devil offense looking to get our first run of the game. Leak gets the signs. Here comes the pitch. That will be high and outside. So nice job by Matt. As Matt will be on first base with a walk. That will be Leak's 3rd walk of the game. So 10 strikeouts, 3 walks. And stepping to the plate now will be number 20, Trey Bradley. Trey has walked and reached on an error last inning. So Matt gets his lead over at first base. Leak checks him. Thought about throwing, but didn't. Toes the rubber again. Looks into the catcher to get the sign. Here comes the pitch. It's thrown over to first, and Waldrop will get back in safely. So Trey getting the signs down from Coach Stevenson on the 3rd base line. Waldrop getting the lead. Leak looking in, getting the signs from home. Here comes the pitch. Waldrop breaks to second. Here comes the throw. He's way safe. So good jump there by Matt Waldrop, as he stole second relatively easy there. So nice job there of Matt, working the walk, working the steal. So now he's on second base. 2 outs, great spot there for Trey. As we do have another break in the action, catcher seems to have some problem with his gear. As he gets that adjusted now, gets the mask on, glove ready. We'll be ready to go back to work here. So Waldrop on second, 2 outs, Trey in the bat. Leak gets the signs. And it will be strike straight down the pipe. So good pitch by Leak. 1 ball, 1 strike. So again, taking a long time in between pitches. Here comes the pitch from Leak. Swung on and hit. It will be foul ball down the third base line. So I thought that one might stay fair for just a little bit, but it finally worked its way foul. That will be strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As again, I hate to keep apologizing, but we're taking forever now in between pitches. Trey steps back in, readies himself. Oh, curve ball. As Waldrop does steal third. So the curve ball was high, taken for a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Matt does steal 2 consecutive bases. He will be safe at third. So in a great spot there for Trey to try to get us a hit and get Waldrop in. Maybe a pass ball. We'll take anything at this point. There are 2 outs, however. So let's see what happens. Here comes the pitch from Leak. And it is outside, so good ball by Trey, or good eye by Trey. He works the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So we do have a full count, 2 outs, runner on third. And awaiting the pitch from Leak. Gets the sign, here comes the pitch. And it is inside, so good job by Trey there, great at bat. Trey works the walk, he will be safe down at first base. So runners on first and third now. Coming to the plate now will be number 15, Zach Epps. As Hayesville coach calls time. And we're going to take just a short break right here in the action. We'll come right back to you when we're ready for play. And we are back now after a meeting there on the mound with the Hayesville infield and the coach, going over some strategy, maybe just trying to calm everybody down, let them know what's happening. Swain does have runners on first and third, 2 outs. Zach Epps to plate. Zach has struck out and grounded out to shortstop. Swung and missed for strike 1. So good opening pitch there from Leak. Good fastball straight down the pipe. Zach just a little off. Hopefully he'll catch up to it right here. So no balls, 1 strike. Looking to get that first run of the game in for our Maroon Devil offense. Here comes the pitch. Curve ball, that is a strike for strike 2. Beautiful pitch from Leak. So now Epps in the hole, got to work himself out of it. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and third. Another curve ball, taken inside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. As if I'm a betting man here, I'm betting Leak brings the heater right here. As Trey gets the signs from Coach Stevenson, I think he's wanting him probably to try to steal second. Swung on and hit sharp by Epps down to shortstop, who comes up, makes the play on to first, and that will be out number 3. So a nice play by the shortstop over there to get that important third out. Swain is unable to score again. Your score still here after 5 complete innings of play. Hayesville 3, Swain 0. And welcome back, Swain High fans. We are now in the top half of the 6th inning. As the Devils tried to score a couple of runs there last inning to no avail. As Trey Bradley still coming on the pitch now, he followed Connor Cochran. Both guys have done a masterful job of pitching today. We've struck Hayesville batters out 13 times. Oh, curveball for a strike. At the plate now is number 31, Voigt, the first baseman. He struck out both plate appearances today. So Hayesville always does a good job putting the bat on the ball, but to have struck them out 13 times has been tremendous. Another big curveball from Bradley. Strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, we are in the top half of the 6th inning. So Bradley toes the rubber. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it should, ooh, gosh. Whew. That must have missed. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. as Waldrop didn't move his glove from where it started. Oh, beautiful curveball by Trey. I hate to laugh, but what a great pitch, as Voigt is obviously disgusted with himself. That is a strikeout for Bradley, and that will be one out. To the plate now, number 5, center fielder Matheson, who struck out and walked last inning, as Bradley throws a strike. So all the pitchers today have done a phenomenal job of getting ahead of these hitters, putting them in holes early. Here comes the pitch from Trey. It will be high. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Matheson. 1-1 pitch. Straight down the pipe for strike 2. So again, ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch from Bradley. Curveball swung on and missed again. As these batters are absolutely, totally off balance with this curveball from Bradley. I can't even do it justice. So more importantly, that is the second out of the inning after 2 strikeouts. So at the plate now will be number 3, Rickett, who struck out both plate appearances. Pitch from Bradley. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. And the pitch from Bradley. And it will be high. Ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. As Hayesville has been able to scratch out 3 runs. 2 of those came on pass balls. So strike 2 from Bradley. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here comes the pitch from Bradley. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts for Trey Bradley as the Maroon Devil defense holds again. So after that was the top half of the 6th inning, it will still be Hayesville 3, Swain 0. Welcome back now. We are in the bottom half of the 6th inning as Swain is running out of time here to try to catch up in this ball game. Hayesville has made a pitching change as Leak will go to shortstop, and the shortstop, number 12, Thompson, will take the mound. Stepping to the plate now will be number 12, Jake Marr, who struck out both of his plate appearances today. Looks to get things started here for our Maroon Devil offense. Here comes the pitch from Thompson. It will be low and inside for ball 1. So Marr came into the game the leading hitter on the team at .500, but with 2 strikeouts today, that's going to take a plunge, hoping to get something going here. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Thompson. It will be low for ball number 2. So 2 balls, no strikes as Marr works himself ahead in the count. We got time on the field. As the umpire is telling the pitcher something about his feet. So at no avail, Thompson listens and complies, and we'll see what happens here. 2 balls, no strikes. Here comes the pitch. And that will be a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. As Swain is down to their last 6 outs. Got to make something happen here in these last 2 innings. Thompson gets the signs, brings the pitch. And it will be low and inside. So 3 balls, 1 strike. As Marr works himself ahead in the count here. Another famous Swain alum coming up, Jared Turbyfield on spring break. Good to see you, brother. As here comes the 3-1 pitch. And it is inside, so Marr will get the walk. So nice job of hitting there as we get our leadoff runner on first base. So there are no outs. Stepping to the plate now will be number 6, Craig Cutshaw. Craig has flew out to center field and struck out his last plate appearance. So looking to get something going here. Thompson checks Marr at first. Gets the signs for Matheson. Brings the pitch. Curveball swung on and missed by Cutshaw for strike 1. So Swain looking to get something going here in this 6th inning. As here comes the pitch from Thompson. Low and inside, so good eye by Craig. Brings the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. It has been a defensive struggle here thus far this afternoon. Great pitching going on today. Here comes the pitch. It's low and outside, so ball 2. So Swain doing a good job being patient here this inning, making the new pitcher work. Two balls, 1 strike. There are no outs. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and fouled back by Cutshaw. So good job of Craig getting the bat on the ball, looking to stay alive here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Need a good line drive here somewhere. Get this thing going. So Cutshaw steps in the batter's box. Thompson gets the sign. Marr gets the lead at first. Here comes the pitch. And it is strike 3, straight down the middle. So that is 1 out. Stepping to the plate now will be senior number 22, Jarrett Schuler. Jarrett's put the bat on the ball both times. He actually has Swain's only hit of the day. He grounded out to shortstop his first at bat, and he singled his last at bat. So hopefully Jarrett can keep the hot hitting going. As Marr gets the lead off first, Schuler steps to the box. Here comes the pitch, and it is a strike. So Thompson appears to be settling in here just a little bit. So no balls, 1 strike to Jarrett. Here comes the pitch from Thompson, and it is high and outside. Nice job of Reinert back there behind the plate corralling that ball. So again, Swain has to get something going here. It is a 3-0 ball game. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Oh, curveball. Jarrett way out in front of that, had him guessing. So a beautiful curveball by Thompson to work himself ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So here comes the pitch. Marr with the lead. Schuler in the box. And that will be strike 3 as Schuler watches the curveball come straight across. So that will be out number 2. So 2 outs now after getting the leadoff runner on. And stepping to the plate now will be number 25, Dawson Lowe. Dawson has been a strikeout victim both plate appearances. So looking to get something going here from Dawson. So Thompson gets the signs. Here comes the first pitch to Lowe. Straight down the pipe for strike 1. So works himself ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And here comes the pitch. Curveball again, breaks across the plate for strike 2. So Thompson appears to have worked himself in the groove with a curveball. See what he brings Low here with no balls and 2 strikes. As gets the signs from Coach Stevenson down on third. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So we will come back with only 1 more inning to play. After 6 full innings of play, it is still Hayesville 3, Swain 0. Welcome back, folks. We are in the last inning of play here as we are in the top half of the 7th inning. As the first pitch there to number 18 McClure is a ball from Bradley. I was looking at the stats here in between innings there, and there have been 29 total strikeouts between the 2 teams today. So not a lot going on at the plate. As that is strike one from Bradley to make it 1 ball, 1 strike. McClure has struck out both of his other plate appearances. Here comes the pitch from Bradley. Swung on and missed. So that will be strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Bradley looking to get this first out here of the inning. So here comes the 1-2 pitch from Trey, and it is taken high. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, must be ball 3. So Trey broke the curveball in there on McClure. Looked like about belt high, but the umpire thought it was a little high, so ball 3. So full count here. Here comes the payoff pitch. Straight down the pipe for strike 3. So that is actually 4 consecutive strikeouts for Trey. As I think that is the Maroon Devil pitcher's 17th strikeout on the day. So nice job between Trey and Connor. Stepping to the plate now will be number 8, Finnegan. Swung on and is fouled straight back. So that will be strike 1. As there is a pause in the play here. And we're back to action here. No balls, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch from Trey, and it will be high for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And a 3-0 ball game. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch from Trey. Swung on and missed again for strike 3. So that will be the 2nd out of the inning. That's 5 consecutive strikeouts for Trey. 18 on the day for the Swain pitchers. Hayesville will be back to the top of their lineup now. Number 7, Tyler Leak. 3 plate appearances, has struck out twice and grounded out to second base. Oh, curveball for strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike to Leak. Another curveball driven deep out into the field. Swain outfielders give chase. It's going deep, and it is caught out there by number 15, Zach Epps. So Leak drove the heck out of it out towards the 325 sign mark. But Epps gets under it, makes the play, and that will be the 3rd out. So as we come back, Swain has to strike and get 3 runs, or this will be a ball game. Stay tuned. Here we go, guys. We are back here live. We are in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Swain is going to have to get 3 runs here. This thing will be in the books, as it is a 3-0 ball game. Both teams actually played extremely well. Jamie Ukuma will be starting off this inning for Swain. First pitch will be strike 1. So Jamie has walked today and grounded out to the pitcher, so looking to get something started here. As here comes the 0-1 pitch from Thompson. Swung on and fouled back. So that will be 2 quick strikes there from Thompson to Ukuma. So here we are with the 0-2 pitch. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and drove out into the left field line, and it will be a foul ball. So nice job by Jamie turning on that pitch. Just foul. So here we go. No balls, 2 strikes. Jamie steps back into the plate. Here comes the pitch from Thompson. Gets the signs from Reiner. Curveball swung on, hit down toward the shortstop. Gloves it and fires on the first for the out. So Leak makes the play, so that will be 1 out. So Swain down to their final 2 outs of the day. Got to get something going here. Stepping to the plate here will be number 1. Got a new batter there. He's in for Dylan Smith. It will be McGaha. So his first plate appearance of the day. Thompson will size him up. Swung on and fouled off for strike 1. So McGaha comes in swinging. So no balls, 1 strike here on McGaha. We are in the bottom half of the 7th. 1 out. Here comes the pitch from Thompson. Curveball for strike 2. So Thompson gets ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. And here comes the 0-2 pitch to McGaha. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So Swain down to their final out of this game. Senior Matt Waldrop will be up. Matt has struck out twice and walked his last plate appearance. So looking to get a 2-out rally going here. Thompson gets the signs. Waldrop digs in the box. Here comes the first pitch. Will be low, ball 1. So again, long time in between pitches. Sorry, folks. Still waiting on this second pitch. Here it comes finally. Swung on and driven hard up the middle. So that will be a base hit. So nice job by Matt there. Good 2-out hit. Solid hit up the middle. That will be Swain's second hit of the day. So Matt gets to first. We got some speed on the bases. Be interested to see what we do here. 2 outs, whether we play it safe or try to go ahead and steal Matt. Let's see what Coach Stevenson and the guys decide. Stepping to the plate now, number 20, Trey Bradley. Trey has walked twice and reached on an error. So Trey has actually been on base all 3 times today. As Waldrop gets the lead on first, Thompson checks him. Goes to the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Waldrop breaks for second. Curveball. He will stand up. He'll be safe easy. So what a perfect pitch to steal on. A curveball. Left it short. Nice job by Reinert back there blocking the ball, keeping it in front of him. So we will have Waldrop now on second base. There are 2 outs. So Trey steps in, 1 ball. Matt gets a lead over at second. Shortstop and second baseman try to check him. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Thompson. Swung on and hit by Trey. It's a slow roller. Shortstop Leak fields, throws, and that will be your ball game. So we will end this contest here. Great effort by our Swain Maroon Devils as our pitching staff and defense did phenomenal. It was a great baseball game to watch, but your final today will be Hayesville 3, Swain 0.